dead ass people on that shit. Yo, I ain't never seen some shit like this in my life, bro. I ain't never seen some shit like this in my life. How you don't know the clearance of the bridge? How you don't know the clearance of the bridge?
The coordination was extremely important, and it was executed to the best of our ability to minimize any loss of life. Our hearts go out to the family members, and many family members are going to be traveling here from Mexico. We want to make sure we collaborate with the ambassador and his team to give them the proper information at the hospital. As I stated, 19 were injured, 4 was seriously injured. They were removed to Bellevue Hospital. A total of 277 were on board, and they're properly being taken care of.
Today, about approximately 20 hours, the ship was departing from Pier 17, where it was heading out to sea. The pilot, the captain that was maneuvering the ship, lost, power of the ship and the current. Mechanical function caused the ship to go right into the pillar of the bridge, hitting the mast of the ship, where there was a couple of sailors on top of it. These sailors were injured as a result of the mast striking the bridge. The ship, from what I was informed by the supervisors of the ship, it was disembarking and going to Iceland.
So as we're speaking right now, our head of the bridge division, Paul Schwartz, is in the scene. Information is that there was no any major damage to the bridge, but they continue to be in the scene. But so far, there's not a major damage to the Brooklyn Bridge.
We were just getting dinner. We went into Timeout Market. We were coming out. We do this quite a bit. We just sit out here and watch the sunset.
And the boat kind of just like was going past the bridge, and you just saw the top of it snap off, and it just like kept on snapping. And I think there was a person dangling from the top.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if it was just blurry or just my eyes. And we were able to zoom in on our phone, and there was someone dangling from a harness from the top for at least 15 minutes before they were able to rescue them.
Yeah, and then we just stayed the entire time watching the whole rescue.
The National Guard came, I think, the firefighter, everyone just...
Someone was dangling from the top. They were trying to pull him up. There was a bunch of people up top. It was just, at first, we just didn't know what was going on.
That was a show, honestly.
Yeah, it was.
And then it kept getting worse.
And was the boat coming all the way up the river, or was it just sort of slowly moving?
The boat, it was coming across the river. I think it was like a training Navy.
I think they were maybe coming to park right here.
Yeah.
And then I saw that they were trying to retract from the bridge, that they were already hit. Because if you can zoom in and see, the boat is, you can see there was a higher and it's broken down.
Whatever there was the boat, it snapped off. So whatever you're seeing now of the boat, there was more to it, and it literally snapped off in half.
Wow, that's wild. And what was the reaction of people down here?
Everyone was kind of heard gasps and
Everyone
screaming.
Was gawking. I mean,
the crowd here right now, it's kind of empty, but we couldn't move before. Everyone had their phones out recording it. It was crazy.
And are you guys locals, or were you just visiting?
She's in Brooklyn. I'm in the city.
Okay. Yeah. I imagine a lot of tourists as well must have been like, what are we doing?
Actually, right before we sat down, there was a bride and groom in the carousel area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And how long did it take before the emergency vehicle started coming?
It's honestly,
30, 15.
No.
15.
I don't know.
It wasn't that long after, but
everyone came to the scene. There was the firefighters, the police departments, the helicopters were in the sky, everything.
And have they started bringing people in the boats, or are they still?
I think they're done. I think they got mostly everyone. We had our cameras. We were kind of zooming in. We saw someone being stretchered off the boat into a smaller boat. We saw 2 of that happen, but I think they've been driving them over there and taking them out. We've seen the ambulance come in back and forth throughout the past hour, 2 hours.